Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, One Railway Adventures, Episode 2, Toad's Grand Adventure, and a special thanks to TWR Fan 2623 for voicing Edward and Oliver. It was the end of another busy day on Sodor. The engines were all getting back to the sheds. Emily was the last engine to puff into the sheds.
Another busy day. I worked my wheels off.
You? I can't tell if I'm saying on my dome or on my wheels.
Disgraceful, said Gordon. Disgusting, spluttered James. Despicable, finished Henry.
Will you guys just stop arguing already? Jeez.
Yes, Edward is right. If you think today was busy, we have another busy day tomorrow. Hey, lady, what are you doing tomorrow?
I have to take a goods train to Vicarstown.
Okay, lady. Good night, everyone. And with that, Thomas and the other engines closed their eyes and fell asleep. The next morning, it was a busy day at Stafford Yards. Lady was waiting on Stafford to bring her train to her.
Come on, Stafford.
Sorry, lady. There's something wrong with my battery this morning. Soon the lady was coupled up to her train. Lady was about to pull away when Stafford stopped her. Hold on, lady. I have to go get a brake fan. I'll be right back.
All right, just hurry. I am running late.
While Lady was waiting on Stafford, Oliver puffed up next to her.
Good morning, madam.
Thank you, Oliver. What are you doing today?
I'm going to collect some ballast from the Osdale engines.
That sounds great. I hear the Orsdale engines are so tiny.
I know, they are quite funny little engines. Anyway, I will leave as soon as Stafford brings Toad.
Stafford was pushing Toad towards Oliver's train. But what he didn't know was that Oliver and Wade were sitting right next to each other. And he had gotten their trains mixed up since the two were sitting right next to each other. So Stafford put Toad on Lady's train by mistake.
There's my whistle. I will see you later, Oliver.
Goodbye, lady. Wait, is that... Oh, God, not again! Toad!
Mr. Oliver, but wait a minute. If you're there, then whose train is this then? But Toad was already on his way down the line. Lady had to collect some more freight cars from Brenton Dock. Toad was relieved when the train finally came to a stop. About time. Whoever is pulling this train, you need to take me back to the yards and put me with Mr. Oliver. We work very well together, you know. But Wade was so busy talking to Salty that she didn't hear Toad. Just then, Duck arrived at the docks with some freight cars.
Toad, what are you doing here?
Mr. Duck, I was put on the wrong train by accident, and the engine that is pulling the train won't listen to me. Hey, can you tell me who it is so I can tell her, so that way I can tell the engine is a he or a she?
Of course, Toad. It looks like Lady.
Oh, Miss Lady. Got it. Thank you, Mr. Duck. I'll remember that. A few minutes later, it was time for Lady to leave. She started puffing away, and Toad yelled to Duck. Mr. Duck, if you see Mr. Oliver, tell him I am on Lady's train. And Toad was on the move again. A little while later, Lady came to the bottom of Gordon's Hill.
Oh boy, I hope I'll be able to get to the top.
Soon Lady started to go up the hill. Meanwhile, Toad was trying to get Lady's attention. Miss Lady, hello? Hello? Lady heard Toad, but she thought Toad's voice belonged to one of her trucks.
The trucks must be playing their tricks.
Lady started to pull harder, but Toad was still trying to get Lady's attention. Even with the Charleston trucks with their brakes on, it was no use. At last, Wade was at the top of the hill.
At last.
And Wade was on her way again. Later that day, Lady finally arrived at Vicarstown. The last midnight stop and was Toby. Lady was uncoupled from her train, and she went to go turn around. After being turned around and filled up with coal and water again, Lady was just about to head back to Stafford when she saw Toad at the end of her train.
Toad, what are you doing on my train?
I was put on your train by mistake, Miss Lady.
Was it you that was helping the trucks on Gordon's Hill?
Yes, Miss Lady. I was trying to get your attention. Lady was cross that Toad was helping the trucks on Gordon's Hill. She puffed away and left Toad at Vicarstown. Wait, Miss Lady, come back! But Wade was too far away to hear. Toad was disappointed. Just then, Edward rolled up next to Toad.
Toad, what are you doing here?
Oh, Mr. Edward, I was put on Miss Lady's train by mistake. Can you please bring me back to Stafford, please?
Of course, Toad.
So Edward and Toad headed back to Stafford Station. Back in Stafford, Lady was shunting Gordon's coaches.
Here you go, Gordon.
Express coming through.
Lady was about to shunt some freight cars when Oliver puffed up.
Lady, where's Toad? Dax told me that he saw him on your train to bring him.
Oh, I left Toad at... Oh no, I left Toad at Vicarstown.
Oh boy. I'll go and get him.
But before Oliver could leave, Edward rolled in with Toad.
Toad, I'm so glad to see you.
Me too, Mr. Oliver. Oliver and Toad were glad to be back together, and Lady apologized to Toad for leaving him at Vicarstown. Toad accepted Wade's apology, and sometimes Wade takes Toad with her on her trains. But after asking Oliver first, the two were great friends.